The Forza Horizon series is categorically the most successful racing game series of this generation. I can't think of any other series that has both outputted the same amount of quality and quantity. Like Horizon, if you think about it, is actually released so many games this generation. We had Horizon 2 in Europe, then we had Horizon 3 in Australia. I just sounded more British then. And then we had Horizon 4 in Queens, England. Literally. Horizon's also kind of created this subgenre within racing games, the Festival Racer. That's what we're going to call it for the rest of this video. The Crew 2 literally is almost a Horizon clone. Almost. Everything that was original about the original The Crew game has gone out the window in favor for a festival feeling type game. Even the newly announced Dirt 5 kind of gave me Horizon vibes, I'm not going to lie. But, and it's a big but, even though Forza Horizon 4 is my personal favourite in the franchise, I actually prefer it to 1. It's missing one thing. And that, my friends, is a little bit of soul. I'm going to show you a cutscene real quick from Horizon 1. You get shown this when you get into street racing in the game. Look at the atmosphere and all of that. I'm going to come back afterwards to say a few words.
Come on now, you sitting on my hood and you ain't going to go for a ride? I knew you couldn't resist, yo. This is the scene, the lifeblood behind the circus. Adrenaline junkies getting their fix. They know the real high is when you put it all on the line. Now you've been yapping in my heels, bro, over the championships, and I respect that. I do. But what we got right here, it's a different kind of experience.
Oh my god.
Pink slip. Hey! All or nothing. You ain't never felt a rush like that. You come hang with us whenever you feel the need, yo.
Imagine if this was its own game. Oh my god, could you imagine? If this was its own game, you would buy it in a second, innit? You'd buy it. Well, what if I told you that Microsoft actually did plan a street racing Forza game and it's actually out now? Okay, so here we are on Forza Street. So we're in a Ford GT. It says Street on the back. I'm gonna press it. So you just let off for the corners and you get on the gas. Insane. And that's it. That is Forza Street in a nutshell. Oh my god, this is the best game I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Oh, we can pick our first car. So we've got a Mustang, a Perk 30. Oh, but it's not even an option. We can't put it in Perk 30 orange. This is what I imagine Horizon 4's like if you turn on all assists.
Challenge cleared.
Oh, look, they've got my logo. Oh my god, I didn't give him that. Wait, what? You're already signed into Xbox Live? Bro, they're stealing my information. I didn't give them that shit. Yo, they're already throwing microtransactions at me. It's been like 2 minutes. Got a Horizon wheel spin, the classic. Let's meet the patrons. A shout out to all my patrons. Just go check out in the description. This is what you get if you're a StraightUpHippo patron. Just know that in the future. As Vin would say himself.
I'm doing a live. I'll give big hugs in a second. I'm doing a live.
Boom. Like that, you get the W. This is where they hook you. This is where they get the gambling addictions, bro. They make you play at least 20 minutes, so you're hooked, and you get the little taste of all the microtransactions. I've got you then. You're addicted. Next thing you know, you spent £700 in Forza Street and it's all gone downhill. In New York, I'm really rock. Hide it in my sock. Yeah, now you're giving me the tutorial about the microtransaction system, which, to be quite frank, don't care. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Because the one saving grace about Forza Street is its insane car list of some cars that I don't think are actually in the main games. 3 Series Compact. A bit mad, I think that's a traffic car. 8 Series Beamer, I know that's definitely not in Horizon, it might be in Motorsport. Whole bunch of Fords and... Right, I'm done with the Forza Street part of this video, I'm turning all of this shit off. But what this game clearly shows is that Microsoft aren't shy of using the Forza IP for something in this regard. Forza Street is now a stain on the rest of the series and the franchise going forward. Not only is it going to die overnight, it might take a while for that to happen by the seams of things, the fact that it's been ported over to mobile now, but it will now forever be indented on Forza Wiki until the day we die. But imagine if Forza Street was done properly, and it was actually a console game, with Horizon and Motorsport now on bi-yearly releases, and both doing fantastically sales-wise, and Horizon being one of the most popular games on Xbox at any one point. Could you imagine how beneficial it would be for Microsoft to have another series alongside it, more in line with Midnight Club and Need for Speed? They took a stab at this with the Fast and Furious expansion in Forza Horizon 2, and it was actually really fun, but we didn't really see anything past that. But there is 100% a market for it. How many illegal street racing games that are out there right now in 2020 Year of the Gamer? It's just Need for Speed Heat, and the quality bar really isn't set that high. This is where Horizon X comes in. Shout out to JVY Pennant, he had the idea like 3 years in a Discord call, and I know he's gonna get pissy if I don't mention it, so there you go. This could either be a game or a dedicated DLC for a current Horizon game, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna talk about it as if it was a brand new game. Now I'm biased, and I'm gonna say Japan, and I know everyone in the chats is like, oh my god, you're such a nerd. I just don't want to say Japan. Shut up about Japan. They don't even like cars. But it would be the perfect place for a Forza-inspired street racing game. Could you imagine a Forza street racing game set in Japan? Then you had Fujimi in the open world, and you can have a grittier soundtrack with heavier emphasis on drum and bass and rap, and like the kind of Japanese SoundCloud rap. Oh my days, it'd be a nut for me all the time, 24/7 nut. I wouldn't mind the exclusion of, you know, certain manufacturers. I'd actually like it more if the car list went down and the customization went more dialed specifically for whatever this DLC or this game came out to be. Forza is a car collection game, and Forza is a sandbox, and I do think if they were going to make an illegal street racing game, that should still be the core focus. But if the sandbox then became the customization instead of the cars for this spin-off that could be released every 3 years alongside the other games, that could be a DLC for a current Horizon game, or could be a one-off Horizon game that they make instead of the traditional ones as a bit of fresh air from the same old we've been getting. Just take my money. Like, there's the money. I'm editing in money right now. Forza, you're having all of it. There you go. I don't think Forza necessarily needs to change as well. I want to say that real quick. Forza doesn't need to change. If it's not broken, don't fix it, I guess, in that regard. But it's more a question of, do Playground Games want to keep making the same game over and over again, or do something which will actually shake the core of racing games again? Horizon 1 did that, and I don't think anyone's questioning that. Horizon 4 did that with its live service. Are we going to have to wait another generation's worth till we see a game that actually is truly groundbreaking? Because Horizon 2 and 3 just weren't that. Oh my god, it's what Forza Street should have been. Anyway, that's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe, and peace.
You would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the club with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say,